Hey Dharma, hey Janet. Hey. Man, I'm already starting off strong. I wanted to get on here and start talking so that I can be ready to talk in like an hour about my favorite people. Hey Sturgo, hey Kiwi, hey Chocobo. Oh my god. I was kind of hoping to like make a stream video and explain things too so that I could post it on like Facebook. One of the fallouts from last time was that people were DMing me on social asking like what had happened. I didn't sleep. Hey Creamy. I just laid there and tossed and turned after I saw that they had canceled everything. Oh my god, I didn't want to cry and I'm failing already. Thank you guys for coming and always being so supportive. So, Amazon has now canceled a total of 170 pre-orders that we've had because they couldn't get a person to look at the emails that I sent or check the last case that we had. So the first time this happened was on volume 4, and I had uploaded the paperback thinking everything was fine because I had already uploaded 3 other volumes, so it's very clearly ours. Hey Zatara. Hey Sky. Yeah, this is all over emails. And I'll get to that in a little bit more. So when I uploaded it, I thought we were good to go. Everything was fine. And they sent us this email. This is for volume 5, but it's a copy of volume 4. So during our review, we found out we received an infringement claim for the books listed below. So last year, oh, don't be sorry, Dream Eaters. Hey, last year, like early last year, there was somebody who grabbed all of our public chapters since we post publicly, and they either scraped them from Reddit or from Royal Road or Scribble Hub. Like, they had options. So they grabbed everything that was public, threw it into a document, and posted it and published it on Kindle. So they didn't, it was really stupid because they didn't actually like organize it at all or like put it in an order that would make sense. So like it was like book 4 through whatever we had public, and if you didn't read the other books you had no idea like what it actually was. And it was called like Kit Kat Girls, a lit RPG spicy isekai adventure, like every tag word ever at the end of it. And somebody on Reddit had messaged me and they were like, hey, someone took your stuff. And I recognized it. So there are a lot of readers out there I found that actually go onto Amazon, search Cat Girls, and grab whatever new Cat Girl stuff there is, which is cool. Like, that helps. I love knowing that. But he grabbed it and realized, oh, this is actually a story I've read before and I should email Double Blind, which was very, very, very sweet of him. So me, Rye, and like 10 other people in Discord went on that page. It's not available anymore. And we put in a copyright claim because it's ours. And we sent in all of our information from our Double Blind account. And they took it down, and we thought that was the end of it. So because we put in that copyright claim on those chapters, now there's a fucking copyright claim still sitting on those chapters. So the first time this happened was for volume 1 or 4, and we had 90 pre-orders, and this is what they tell you to include. Hey Miles. They ask you, acceptable documentation can include a signed copy of the agreement between you and the author, a signed letter from the previous publisher indicating they do not object to your edition, examples of documentation we cannot accept, a personal statement by you that you have the publishing rights, contracts that have not been signed by all parties. So right off the bat, they assume that we are not the author and that we cannot say that these are our books. So we have to like go around and play puzzle games with Amazon for what exactly it is that they want. So for volume 4, I emailed them the chapters being removed from Royal Road. Like if you go into Royal Road, only the person that upload them, if you delete them, you're the only person that can see them. So I took screenshots of that. I took screenshots of our dashboard. There is no dollar amount that will fix. I mean, like, we lost money, but I can't pay Amazon. Like, I did the math, and they fucked us out $850. And any of the algorithm, any of the reviews we would have gotten, it is like an episode of Twilight Zone. So I went back and forth on volume 4 for 3 weeks with Amazon. I actually got a copyright certificate from I paid to get our book on file with the Copyright Office. So Catgirls is on file with the Copyright Office. I have updated all of our Patreon chapters. I have the case number where they finally had approved volume 4. Last time I bought an email address that was like doubleblind@doubleblindbooks.com, and something, I don't know what part of it, but finally went through. So I had assumed that we were good, that now Amazon thought we were okay. And the second problem was, publishing this, I had already put book 5 up for pre-order for like the next year, because in the back of the book I like to have a link to the next book so people can go and pre-order it. Like, this is a common author thing that you do. So I had already put it up there. So as many of you know, like, since New Year's, we've been streaming nonstop to get these edits good to go. So I uploaded it, and this all happened again. The other thing that you mentioned, the email, that's important to note is the KDP content review team does not have a phone number. Sorry. Thank you. The department only goes through email, and I had called in to KDP help 4 times. I chatted in every single day. This week, the day that it went under content review and I responded, I chatted it again, because if I would have known this would have happened, I would have pushed the delivery date back so that we had time and then I could just release it. So the problem, as soon as they lock it in, like if it's under review, I can't touch it. So you can see how, like, here I click this and it lets me do like edit ebook details, content pricing, all that happy stuff. As soon as it goes up, all I can do is archive the title. That's it. It doesn't let me do anything else. Sorry, let me look at chat. Buy Amazon and fix their incompetent permit. Another day of me working. Not working, more like venting. Hi, Maddie. Thank you. Chocobo, is there anything we can do to raise hell? No, unfortunately not. Does this pose a threat to your other available books? No, the other 4 are still fine. This is just for 5. So I chatted in, and this was my response when I said, can you please push back the release date for me? I'm sitting with the review content Kindle team again. No, that's not possible, but it probably won't be canceled if you have a manuscript up there. And I was like, this happened before. They canceled 90 other pre-orders. They're going to cancel another 80. I sent them everything yesterday they should need. The team doesn't reply immediately. They take some days to process. So they claim that there's a person here that does this, but as soon as I sent everything in, I get this fucking automated email. Alert. Hello, we've received the information. We need some additional time. We'll be in touch within 5 business days. This was 4 days ago. We appreciate your patience. And the only thing that changes is the name. And the last time, like, I got 4 or 5 of these, and that's it. like just a different name. There's no one to talk to. I even called Amazon's copyright team because I had the copyright certificate, and all they did was open another fucking case number with the KDP review team. They think the author is the original person that stole the work, that it was taken down. So since there is a copyright claim, to them, that must mean that there is another author that has no face, apparently, and we need his signature. One of the things that we sent in the first time was actually a handwritten note from Rye that said, like, my name is Ryan Hollitz, I write under Double Blind, this is my book, please release the book, Everyone's a Cat Girl by Double Blind because it's mine. And then he signed it, and they were like, nope, that's a personal statement that you have it, that's not gonna work. It was like the dumbest thing. So what I'm not going to do in the future is set up another pre-order. I didn't set up a pre-order for volume 6 because of this whole debacle. Like, this was already in the system. So if I canceled it, Amazon can actually like close your account if you cancel a pre-order. And if you bump it back twice, they lock you out of pre-orders. So I was hoping that I got it in fast enough that either they would review it or they could review it and I could chat in and have them bump it back. But according to Mr. Sebastian de Jesus, no, they can't bump it back for me. So eat shit. Could multiple people making the copyright claim against that stolen book be the issue? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. The first time it happened, I went on Reddit, I went on author Facebooks, I went everywhere I could. I went to every department of Amazon to try and get help, and no one could help me. Everyone was just, sit down and wait. You're gonna have to wait. All you can do is read the email and wait. It's awful. It's fucking awful. Like, how they don't care. They don't care about authors or indies or anyone. Yeah, it's just so frustrating. And I don't know what the best workaround is. Like, last time I threw it up on Ko-fi, but people still waited until it came out on Amazon. So I guess I just sit here with my thumbs up my ass and wait until it comes out on Amazon. Like, until I hear back. Because I'm gonna have to do another separate thing up here, just like I did down here. Yeah, so Amazon is absolutely a publishing mill. And the problem is 85% of people go to here to get their books. So yeah, it's not like I can just pull out of Amazon entirely. They do. They've got everyone by the balls. Like, that's why we were on Kindle Unlimited before, and I pulled it all and I published wide instead because I didn't want to give them exclusivity rights. Like, it feels nasty about, like, after all of the shit they've done. Yeah, exactly. Like, I even have my little Kindle Scribe because it's just easier to get on there and make notes and read books that way. I looked at Kobo, like, we're on Kobo too. And I've heard that other people are getting their books, like, taken down for random reasons or more pushback. And it's just the fact that this department, like, doesn't have a phone number or have any way for me to reach it outside of being at the mercy of their emails is kind of the worst fucking thing ever for a multi-billion-dollar company. I had even requested a phone call 2 days ago and never got one.
Especially considering the severity of the situation.
Yeah.
Do you think that something like this that's coming up would have a phone number?
So the other self-publishing options are Kobo, Barnes & Noble, and you need to have like a Barnes & Noble account, which is really easy to set up. Barnes & Noble Press. Apple Books. which I also had issues with Apple Books, and I don't think we've sold a single freaking book on there, so hooray. Kobo does okay for us, and then Drafted Digital puts out stuff everywhere. Like, they have a really good distribution network, and they also do libraries, so I do ebooks through there. For our paperbacks, I stopped doing Amazon and I started doing Ingram Spark. And then we also have our own website that we sell books on, but I don't have the ebooks up here. Unfortunately, Big Cartel doesn't let you attach digital files, so I'd have to like email people the file. Yeah, like I pay $15 a month, I think, to keep this website up, which was way cheaper than getting a base site and then doing a shop through there. No problem, Creamy. Like, I usually just defer people to our link tree. I've tried my own website before in the past, for the first time I published books, but it was like $200 a year plus to keep it going, and it was hard for me to manage and update. So I wanted to do something a little more simple this time around and just have like the link tree and then our shop.
Most people want to use like the same 5 websites anyway.
Yeah.
That's a big problem.
Thank you, Terma. I appreciate that a ton. I wish there was like literally anything that we could do that other people could do. Just fucking anything. Yeah, Amazon's algorithm is just so fucking powerful, and they've got their ads. Like, their ads and Facebook ads are really the only places that that we find more sales. So, I mean, our website works really, really well if you guys hang in like the Discord, or if you check it out on our stream, you know, like those are our 2 funnels, if you will, to our own page. And then everything else I have to kind of rely on wherever they're distributing it to. And we obviously, like, on our posts, like our chapter posts, we've got the volumes 1 through 4 that takes you to Amazon or Patreon, and then the newsletter. Hey, Triangle. Amazon canceled another 80 pre-orders on us because somebody had stolen our work about 1.5 years ago. So now we don't own our own work. It's okay, Chocobo. I have dug in hard and tried to email and talk to everyone that I possibly can. Right, Maddie? That was what our first thought was, like, when we emailed back on book 4. Like, there are 3 other books in this series that all go together. If you go and look at them, you will see that we've been doing this. And, like, on our Patreon, I even linked posts from, like, the last 3 years. Like, this one is actually in volume 5, and it was posted 1 year ago, almost 2 years ago now. Like, all they had to do was look at this fucking case number and see that, oh hey, it was approved. Wow, alright, that must be fine. Yeah, I can email them and let them know. See what happens. Thank you, Chocobo. Yeah, like, Amazon is so huge and they have so much fucking money that, like... See, and that's the problem, Maddie. We talked about an attorney, too. The asshole that did this did it once. All they had to do it was once, and it's not on Amazon anymore. It's gone. It's a faceless person that posted with a fake name. So I don't even know how to pursue them. And then if we go after Amazon, I'm sure they have all of this in fine script and red tape. And I just like, I don't want to scare other writers into not publishing because like, it's still worth it to me. I won't be.
Upload your manuscript a month in advance.
Yeah, I won't be putting pre-orders on Amazon anymore. I'll just upload the manuscript, go through their stupid process, and then it'll launch when it launches. The other issue, yeah, if, like you said, Maddie, if the person wasn't in the US, which very likely could have happened, there's no way we can pursue that. We'd have to bring it to them, and honestly, like, I don't have the money to pay an attorney up front anyway. Like, we're talking big buku bucks, and it's just not... Like, I'm crying over $800 lost. That would be like the phone call to an attorney. It is. I hate feeling helpless and powerless and like I can't do anything. Like that's the most frustrating part. Like this is so all out of my control until Amazon waves their shiny wand and says, ding, you can publish it now. You're allowed. And I'm sure that the page is down. Yep, no more book 5 on Amazon anymore. Yeah, that's all I can do. I have to get on another stream in 40 minutes for like an author talk. So I wanted to wake up and cry here instead. Thank you guys so much for just being here and supporting us and being so kind and encouraging because fuck, we need it. Thank you. I really appreciate you. I don't want this to like you began harassing the Amazon bot and it stopped talking to you. Thank you for doing that, I hope. Give a dong, the scam just can't go on for long. I'm really hoping that book 5 will be the last of it. Like, there might be a few chapters from book 6, but at least this time I know not to do a pre-order for book 6. Beyond, obviously, like, what we already do in Merchants of Nearlia, or if we do a Kickstarter, stuff like that, that's different. Thank you, Dan. Yeah, there's not much to do. I'm trying to decide if I should put book 5 up anywhere for somebody to grab it, because I know I'm afraid to go look at Facebook. I'm sure I'm gonna have messages. I don't know where to put it. Like, Patreon started letting you do, like, sell posts, so I could throw it up there for $5 if people want to grab it. But right now, next thing on my list is to get on this author talk and talk about how cool our Discord is.
Which, hey, that's 100% true.
It is 100% true.
Our Discord is amazing. I
get to talk about my favorite part of this whole thing, which is our Discord. And now our stream. Like, I wasn't sure how streaming all of this would go, and this has been like the highlight of my month. And knowing that like I could even get on here this morning and just talk to you guys was huge. I've been stuck in my own head and I needed just to kind of let it out. So thank you. Yeah, and readers that have been with us since volume 4 like know that this happened before. So this is round 2. And I've been, even before they canceled it, like, on our Facebook and our Twitter. Okay, no messages yet. I was warning people, like, just in case, and letting everyone know that if it got canceled, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know my head is definitely the worst place for myself, so I wanted to get out. So thankfully people who've been with us for a while know exactly what's going on, and I never want it to come off like we didn't finish it, because the worst fucking part is how Amazon words it when they email you.
Yeah,
so
the author was unable to
yeah, so your pre-order has been canceled because no manuscript was provided by the submission deadline. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh yeah, Jack, it probably won't get emailed out until tomorrow, since tomorrow's actually like the launch date. Oh yeah, Creamy, I know. You're fine. I get it. I was agreeing with you. My head is a mean place to be sometimes. But I know a lot of people struggle with that. So I guess I'll throw it up on Patreon and Ko-fi maybe a day early, and people can go grab it if they want. Or I can wait, because they don't charge you, Jack, like until it goes to your Kindle, right? Or like until it's released. I can't remember how Amazon pre-orders work. Okay. That way I'm not like, you already paid $5, now go pay $5 more. Sky, thank you so much for the Ko-fi. You're so sweet. Thank you.
I appreciate that.
No, I honestly, like, part of the reason I wanted to get on and stream this morning was so that I could download this and just kind of throw it up. Like, I'll see if I can edit it down just to, like, the first 10 minutes. That way, if people want like the in-depth explanation, they've got it. I don't want to stir up like a bunch of bullshit or give I don't know. I don't hype farm. Yeah, I hate people who cheat too. Especially because, like, bless you. Bless you. This series is our heart and soul. Like, you guys saw just the hours we put into editing. Like, I don't know a lot of indies that edit again. Like, make sure everything looks professional and like it came out of a traditional publishing house. Watch Amazon stock value jump by 90%. Yeah, I am one tiny anime girl against the world, so the fact that I have you guys is enough. Like, I appreciate you so freaking much. Like, this is what I need, is just kind of a big group hug and not rage videos, you know? This is what I would rather. Because you guys help me realize that, like, this isn't the end of it, and it's just another day. They canceled Onyx Storm pre-orders? Like, they really did. Thank you, Chocobo. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Creamy. Pulling the claim isn't a possibility. No, we can't. It's been so long, too, that there's really no way. The other thing is, I was thinking about it, and even if we left it up there and just didn't touch it, it's likely that we would still be running into the same issue. So if the book was still up there, then we would upload it and it would be like, oh, this book already exists in our database by another author. Eat shit. If you gather enough anime girls in one place, they can take on the world. And we do have plenty of cat girls. We have a cat girl army, like both in story and without. Thank you, Zatara. Oh yeah, I know, like, even negative publicity is good because we get all kinds of bullshit and bad reviews for things, so I get it. Like, we take the good with the bad. I'll make a post on X and on Facebook, and if you guys do want to share it, by all means. Like, I'm not sure who it would need to reach or where it would need to go, but I mean, it's an option. Maybe we can get it to go around a little bit. I usually die inside the algorithm, so I don't think I've ever gotten over like a few thousand views on an X post. Cue the beacon lighting sequence from Lord of the Rings. And my axe and my quill. I'm trying to stop calling it Twitter. It is so hard.
The name change never made any sense.
Yeah, the name change sucks, but because like I work in a lot of journalism and
you kind of have to.
I have to make sure that I'm calling it the right thing. Or else I could get in trouble. Yeah, YouTube's been pulling this shit too, especially with people that like curse in the first 5 minutes or whatever the new rule is, which is ridiculous. It's always gonna be Twitter. Yeah, I know on social media, but I try and narrow it down because I'm only doing like a couple social media accounts right now. Yeah, bots and AI are making this far worse. It really sucks. Like, I looked up how many books are being published today on Amazon, and it's like 5,700 books every single day, and I know that at least half of them are AI ChatGPT generated or low content books like crossword puzzles and word searches and things. We've gotten more extreme and more Puritan. Jokered up PNG. Alright, I need to hop off and eat my breakfast really quick and then go get on this other stream. But sincerely, thank you guys so very much again for
appreciate you guys
coming and listening to me and letting me warm up and get this off my chest. I love you very much. And we will talk to you on Discord in a little bit. You did. You helped immensely. Like, I feel like I can tackle this now. So, you've helped me very much. Thank you guys. We'll talk to you soon.